Beautiful day. So, I'm back. I'm back home. Alright, long day. Okay? Long day. Guess what? We here. We is here. I just wanted to say something. For real, I want to get something clear. See that? See that? I want to get something clear, alright? I don't care how many times this phone far, I'm going to pick it back up. But yeah, like, I was want to say something, right? I couldn't be with a person, right? And somebody come to me, right, and tell me something about the person I'm with. Because, I'm going to instantly reverse that energy back to them. There's no way you're going to come to me, right, in my face and tell me something about somebody I'm with when they not here, right here to defend themselves. There's no way you ready to sneak behind the person I'm with back and think you ready to come to me and tell me something and I'm going to believe it. What is your motive behind coming to me, telling me anything about anybody I'm with? You trying to break us up? You think that's going to make me leave that person alone? You stupid. Because you got a motive, a hidden agenda behind coming to me, telling me that in the first place. You thought you was, you feel me, smart enough to come tell me something that you thought I was going to believe. But you insulting my intelligence to think I'm stupid enough to believe anything that you got to tell me about anybody I'm with. I dealt with a lot of people in my past who just went for it, took the bait. Oh, they did what? They did that, they did this. There was only one person I was with that told me the truth about what somebody that is in my family told them about me. I'm not going to say who it was, but I know she said whatever she said about me, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dang, I couldn't believe you know what said this about me. You feel me what I'm saying? Like, what? You feel me? It made me look at her completely different. For real. So whereas though, really, why would she even say something like that? And it just, a lot of things that people might come and tell me about somebody, right? It wasn't like it was hard to believe. The only reason why I believed it is because how would he know that if she didn't say it? It was like you wouldn't even know that. You wouldn't even know nothing about that because that person had to tell you in order for you to even know that. You get me what I'm trying to say? So it was like you wouldn't have knew nothing about that. So it was like there's some truth to it. You get me to it, so I ain't go off on a person and I ain't believe 100% of it. But at the same time, it's like, all right, I kept my ear, my eye open. You get me what I'm trying to say? I kept my ears open, my eyes open. Okay? So whereas couldn't nobody ever come to me. Because that person that told me that could have been lying about what she said. You get what I'm trying to say? So whereas though I kept my eyes and my ears open. So whereas though it was some truth to it though, because how would he know? You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't trust nobody for real. You can't put nothing past nobody is what I learned, the lesson I learned. So whenever I'm faced with a situation like that, now, based on what I've been through, if you coming to me and you telling me something about somebody I'm with, first of all, hold that thought. I'm gonna go get the person that I'm with, and he ready to come right here with us, and he ready to hear you say exactly what it is you saying to me, and I'm gonna allow him to defend himself because you're not ready to come to me and tell me nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? That's where I'm at now, based off of what I've been through in the past. You get what I'm trying to say? Because you can't put nothing past the person they talking about. You can't put nothing past the person that's actually coming to tell you something. You feel me? You can't put nothing past nobody. And that's what I realized. So, anybody I've been with that ever took the bait on some, like, just believe the person, oh, yeah, you done. I'll never go back to you. You stupid if you thought that I was ready to believe anything somebody coming to tell me about you. But if you was to take, if that was the shoe was on the other foot, you feel me? And you was to take anything they say and believe it, oh, you done. Oh, you stay over there with them. Stay all the way over there with them. You feel me? That's how That's how I rock and roll. That's how I rock and roll. So yeah, like nah. Get out of here with that. People be coming up to you telling you things about the person you with because they don't want to see y'all together. Duh. Duh. It's like I can be with a person, and when I get with a person, I get the glowing. I get the looking different. I get, like, you can see that I'm really serious about that person. You can see that I'm really happy. You get me? People do not like that. People do not like that, and they will try to tear down whatever it is that I got going on. They will go far. I'm talking people out here with real mental issues that will go to far measures to try to get you to believe anything. anything they can because they just believe in their mind they better than you. You feel me? Like, these people crazy, okay? When I say crazy, I mean crazy. And for somebody to believe it, baby, you could never be my man. Yeah, you could never be my man. Because I'm going to defend you 100%. And if I ain't getting that back, that's not being reciprocated, baby, you done. You done. There's no way. There's no way I'm defending you. And you ain't even here. You ain't nowhere to be found. And I'm defending you behind your back. And you think you ready to just believe anything somebody say about me, baby? Bye. Go ahead and over there with them. That's your crew. That's your crew. That's who you're supposed to be around. I'm happy that you took that. Cause that let me know that you wasn't the one. Yeah, that let me know exactly what I need to know about you. I'm happy you did that. You feel me? Yeah. Stay over there. And all the time I didn't shuffle this deck. This 10 of swords stay right here at the bottom. This betrayal, deceiving card stayed at the bottom. Let me tell you something real. Okay? Let me tell you something real. Alright, yeah, let's get it. What you got for me? Too many cards. What you got for me, Holy? Hey, you see how it's not coming out right? Let me stop for a second. Alright, so yeah, let's get it. What you got for me, Holy? Alright, we got a King of Pentacles. Alright, this could be somebody that's established. Alright, they could have a business, okay? They could have a lot of money, they wealthy. This person is wealthy, alright? This person is generous. Alright, this man, okay? He what am I getting from him? I'm getting he got a lot of money, don't know what to do with his money. I'm getting he got a lot of money to like spend. I'm getting he got a lot of money to splurge with. I'm getting he got a lot of money to just, you know, do a lot of things with. I'm getting he's single. I'm getting he don't have children. And if he do, I'm getting everybody happy, alright? None of that funny stuff. I'm just getting he handle his business. Alright, he do what he gotta do. That's what I'm getting. Alright, wow. So what is this? Alright, so the way I pull this was like this. Bam. Right? Bam. Yeah. That was sideways the way that came out, but I'm gonna take that like this. Alright. In reverse. 2 of swords in reverse, right? I mean 10 of swords in reverse and 4 of swords in reverse. Alright, so that was some type of deception that went on. This deception and betrayal. And it was also, this is also somebody not wanting to like, somebody want to go. I'm getting somebody I'm getting somebody has broke free from a betrayal, okay, from deception. And I'm getting that they coming out of resting and recovering. They coming out of a hermit, like they coming out of his hermit mode. I'm getting they healed. Somebody could have, like, I'm getting they healed. They could have been in like hermit mode. They could have been like healing. Yeah, they could have been healing. They could have been like to themselves. They could have been within. You know what I mean? You know how like introverted. Yeah, they could have been very introverted, very like cooped up in the house. They could have been just taking time to really just heal themselves. I'm thinking somebody had rest for a while and they out of resting. They out of their like recovery mode. Okay, they had a recovery. Okay, yeah, it could be connected to a lot of money that could have came out of this. Yeah, I'm getting that with this Page of Wands in reverse. Alright, I'm getting they don't feel motivated. They don't feel passionate about something anymore. I'm getting they lost the passion for something. What did they lose the passion for? After coming out of this recovery, after breaking free from betrayal and deception, coming out of this recovery mode where they went within. I'm getting this healing. They healed. I'm getting okay. They don't feel passionate about this cycle that ended. They don't feel passionate about a cycle that ended. Okay, something ended and they don't feel passionate. I'm getting it was something that was going on, right? That ended. And I'm getting they happy that it ended. They didn't feel passionate about it anymore. They happy that I'm getting that somebody was not enthusiastic. Okay, somebody was not happy about something that ended. Alright, that's what I'm getting. What is up with my cards? Like, why are they doing that? Like, what's going on? You see how these cards flying out? Alright, it was a connection to Two of Cups. That there was a lot, it caused a lot of inner conflict. Yeah, it was a connection that this person was in. It caused a lot of inner conflict. I'm getting they broke free from this betrayal. I'm getting they came out of like this healing, this healing. They could have went on a healing journey or something. They could have been recovering or healing from something. I'm getting they came out of that healing. I'm getting they are healed enough to like come out now. And I'm getting that they lost enthusiasm about something that they was like, that they looked at as something that was new to them in their life, something that was a new beginning, something that or also I'm getting that they came out of healing because they don't want something to be discovered. They came out of this mode of healing, all right, with this Ten of Swords in reverse. They broke free from deception. They came out of this healing mode they was in. They was healing. They was on a healing journey. I'm getting they was keeping it a secret though that they was healing. And I'm getting that because they lost enthusiasm for something, they broke free. They put an end into a cycle. It was fated to come to an end. Yeah. It was a connection. Alright, that they was in. Two of Cups. Because this connection brought them a lot of conflict. That's what I'm getting. Wow, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Yeah, this has been exposed. Like, I'm getting they spoke the truth about how they really felt about this. Or they was honest with themselves about how they really felt about this. And that's why they left it alone. They didn't want to give this any more energy with this Page of Wands in reverse. And they was healing. And what I'm getting that once they did the healing, they healed while they was still inside of the connection. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting they was in the connection healing, knowing they needed to heal, knowing what they needed to do. I'm getting they was mustering up the strength in that healing process to like break free from it. I'm getting that they didn't want to believe that this is what they had to do, but intuitively, subconsciously, they picked up that this is what I gotta do. Because I'm not happy. I'm not enthusiastic about this no more. I don't want to do this no more. Yeah, with this Page of Wands in reverse. And I'm just healing right now. I'm getting, they put the stop to it. Okay, with this world, man. This was fated to happen. Yeah, they knew it all along. I'm getting, okay. I'm getting, they knew already. I'm getting, it was a connection with these Two of Cups. And it caused inner conflict. Or it could have been a connection that they really wanted. And I'm getting that because of this connection they really wanted, a lot of conflict was within them. Like, I gotta end this now because it's connection that I want, but I'm very conflicted inside because of everything that I've been through, man. I'm getting that they went on a healing journey because they knew they was conflicted inside. They knew passion was leaving them because of something that they had to put an ending to, that they knew they had to put an end to. And I'm getting it was because of a connection that they wanted, that there was so much conflict going on within the connection that they was already in. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, it was a connection that brought in a conflict, and that's why this person broke free. Yeah, this person's healing, and this person is not enthusiastic about that no more. That the connection they was in. Yeah, they leaving the Chariot. I can't make it up. They leaving the Chariot, man. Yeah, man. They done with it. The Chariot. They moving on. Wow. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody don't want this to end. Is my cards upside down? Nope. They're not upside down. They all over the place. Yeah. They don't want this to end. Somebody don't want this to end. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, they leaving. They leaving this connection. What else you got for me? Yeah, they not supporting this connection no more. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, they not supporting this connection no more. Yeah, they not gonna be supportive. towards whoever this was that they left. I'm getting they were supporting them a lot, and I'm getting they had to do a lot to just like, you see that, man? I'm getting they had to do a lot, right, to like get over this betrayal. I'm getting they had to do a lot of going within and doing a lot of things as far as working on themselves to get over this betrayal. I'm getting that this was not easy for them. This was a hard process for them. Yeah, to end this out. I'm getting they really like saw this as something that they thought they was gonna be in for a very long time. I'm getting that somebody really betrayed them like at the ultimate level. I'm getting they found out something about this person that they didn't even know was true, and I'm getting that they took that time to like heal because they found something out. I'm getting they didn't even tell this person that they found it out. They just found it out, and they was like, listen, I'm gonna just start healing. I'm gonna just go ahead and work on myself right now. I know I probably don't got nowhere to go right now, but I'm gonna start working on finding somewhere to go and building myself to have somewhere to go so that I can finally break free. I'm getting they left in silence. I'm getting they was already healing in silence. They didn't want this person to know. Because they found something out that was the ultimate betrayal that they didn't have no idea about. And instead of them lashing out about it, they kept it in. And they started healing because of this betrayal that they found out about. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. That's why they put an ending to it. That's why they're not supporting them no more. That's why they just left. And I'm getting they cut their ring off. They do not disturb me. They blocked this person. Yeah. So they not supporting this person. All right. They leaving this person defeated. All right. They leaving this person defeated. They leaving this person like they could have been fighting this person that they was with a lot. And they just probably was like, I'm gone. And they left them feeling defeated. They left them unsupported, feeling defeated. What else you got for me? Let's go. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to read it. High Priestess. Wow. They didn't see it coming. High Priestess in reverse. This person did not see it coming. That's why they were trying to fight on them. Like, well, you just going to leave me without supporting me? Try to fight on them? Because they didn't see it coming. High Priestess in reverse. I'm getting this person was very, like, fake. Okay, it wasn't authentic. I'm getting they was very aggressive. I'm getting they use their gifts. But I'm getting they don't use their gifts, but they use their, they use a lot of manipulation. That's what I'm getting, yep. They don't use their gifts in the right way. Okay, I'm getting that they manipulate rather than actually be authentic. Yeah, I'm getting they try to, like, use a lot of, like, aggression or something. Instead of, like, allowing things to flow naturally, they try to force things. This one to come out, King of Swords. I don't like the way they came out. I don't like the way they came out. I don't like the way they came out. Put that back. Yeah. Magician. Yeah, they did a lot of manipulation. That's what I said, didn't I? Yup. This person manipulates. Yup. This confirmation. This person manipulates. This person cannot be authentic and attract what it is that they want. They manipulate. And I'm getting they manipulate this man. Right, this King of Pentacles into believing that they was the one, and he found out that it wasn't, that through some type of betrayal he found out about, and I'm getting he went on a silent healing journey within without even telling this individual that he found out something that was deceiving, and then he finally when he finally lost all enthusiasm and lost all energy towards the connection, he broke free the world. Yep. And that connection, I'm getting he could have a connection on his mind, but I'm getting that connection really just did him in with this 2 of Cups and 5 of Swords. Like, it really just made him feel like a lot of conflict inside after leaving it alone. He really starting to realize that he need to heal, like, a lot more, even though he's healed enough. Like, he feel like he need to heal a little bit more. Yep. He got in his car and he left. He not supporting this person. He left this person feeling defeated. He got his phone blocked. He got them blocked, okay, because they did not see it coming. High Priestess in reverse. That how manipulative this person was. Magician. Yeah. They misjudged. They judged wrong. Judgment in reverse. They judged this person wrongly. Like, they didn't judge this person right. Like, they thought this person was true, authentic, and they judged wrong. They realizing that now. That this person was judgmental, but this person didn't have a sense of judgment that was coming from a good place. This person was like, could have been like judging them and making them feel like less than who they are. This person was like talking down on them and stuff like that with this judgment in reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. I'm getting they dealt with a lot of heartbreak from this, man. Yeah, they no longer blocked off, man, from this no more. They broke free from this blockage that they was in with this person. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting it. They brought a lot of heartbreak. But they feel like, they feel like they just want to, like, live. They just feel like they want to live right now. Like, they don't want to be dealing with heavy burdens and responsibilities right now. They just kind of want to live because they free. They just broke free. It's like breaking free out of jail. Like, after you get out of a connection that was toxic, I don't know what. You just feel like, I want to live, let my head down. I'm getting that this person just need to take a pause. They need to take a pause for a second and just think about it for a second before they go out here. Because there's some crazy people out here right now, alright? Little heartbreak in reverse came out. I'm getting they no longer heartbroken. Too many cards came out though, so I'm going to put it back. Yeah, they no longer heartbroken. I'm getting that this brought a lot of heartbreak that they had to heal from before they moved on. Which they did before they moved on, okay? Yeah. Queen of Cups. Alright, I'm getting that they could be trying to move towards the Queen of Cups. Who is this Queen of Cups? Yeah, patience. Yeah, patience. Yeah, like I said, this person just want to live. They don't want to be burdened right now with this Queen of Cups. I'm getting it. They just need to pause, take time to be patient. Yep, it came out right on time, right? They need to take time and just be calm and be patient right now with themselves because they went through a lot. Yeah, what else? Yeah, they let go. They just need to, like, take some time to just let go of everything that they've been through. Take some time to just let go of that pain, let go of that burden, let go of whatever what was, you know. Because when I see them pentacles, I think about the root chakra. You get me? And a lot of that pain that we feel is stored there, okay? And we can keep that there for a lifetime, all right? I'm getting that, like, this person needs to take some time to just breathe, all right, meditate, get into, you know, some more self-healing with this Queen of Pentacles and then this Four of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting it, yeah, they need to take time to just let go within a little bit more, not hurt themselves, and become that person that operates out of that pain. Take some time to just pause and don't become that person that judgmental person that they was with, this toxic relationship that you know they was in has tried to make them be. You get me? That's what the demons want. Them demons want you to do that. You get me? They want you to allow them to have a vessel. Allow them to have a vessel to live through. You get me? Don't give them nothing to live through, okay? You keep your faith in the Most High Holy Spirit, whoever you know what I mean, consult to, whoever you surrender to. You get me what I'm saying? The Most High is only one true Most High, okay? The Holy Spirit. So take some time to just surrender. Take some time to just figure out what it is you just been through. Take some time to just figure out what it is. Take a pause and just see what it is that you need to be doing right now instead of just being out here like living. Because you can really get caught up into some stuff you don't like want to be in. Give yourself some time. You know what I mean? To just build yourself back up, your confidence back up, your stamina back up, your enthusiasm, okay? Figure out where you want to go at right now in life. Like, just take some time to think right now. Think logical, think smart, you know what I mean? Now, allow the Most High to give you the signs and synchronicities you need before you move forward. Don't just move impulsively. Take a break to just breathe. Take 10 deep breaths, okay? Alright, take 10 deep breaths, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Can I get an overall call for this Holy Spirit? They need to let go. They just need to let go of all the pain and burden. Okay? Yeah, this was unfair. They was treated very unfairly. Justice in reverse. Yeah. They were treated very unfair. Something was very unfair. Very unjust. And then the Most High knows. I'm getting the Most High is like, yeah, you learned a hard lesson here that you needed to learn. And I'm getting that it's not for you to go out here and wild out now, but it was for you to learn. Okay, yeah. And the Most High just basically saying, the Holy Spirit is saying that you are understood. Like, we know it was unfair. Like, I know it was unfair. Yes, it was very much so. But there was a lesson that you had to grasp from this, okay? So rather than muster in the pain, think about what was the lesson in this. You get me? What did I need to take from this? Okay, yeah. Like, somebody need to make some investments, some smart investments, some smart moves right now with the Seven of Pentacles so that they can have a return on that investment in the near future. Yeah, somebody needs to really think about their future right now. I want to get an oracle card now that this is out, okay? For this person who needs to hear it, that was treated right unfairly. So they might need some, like, I guess, confirmation on, like, how they want to move forward. I'm getting they know how they want to move forward, but I'm getting they need a little confirmation right now. So I'm just going to, like, help them, I guess. Like, I'm being guided to give them an oracle card right now to kind of, like, help guide them, because you was treated right unfairly. And the Most High Holy Spirit sees everything that you've been through. I just want you to know right now is not the time to wild out. Right now is the time to take a pause and think about the perception, the mindset, the lesson. Think about what is it that the Most High wanted you to learn from this, okay? And not think about it in a way where you're putting your emotions into it. But really, really give it some thought. Like, what was the Most High trying to, like, you know what I mean, teach you? I had to reflect on a lot of things from my past and realize that the Most High wasn't trying to hurt me. The Most High was trying to save me from self-sabotaging, okay? And that's what I think. Like, sometimes we go through these type of things so that the Most High can save us from, like, the Most High be saving us from, like, continuing this type of behavior of allowing people around us to hurt us. I'm getting sometimes we get hurt by people. The Most High allow those things to happen so that we can see we cannot, once we inherit what it is that the Most High has ordained for our destiny, for our lives, as we answer our calling and walk on our path and go on our journey, as we receive our inheritance, right? We cannot share with these type of people, but we need to see these people for who they are, no matter who they are. We need to have the strength to have the boundaries to be able to put up, to keep these people at bay, to keep these people away, removed, so that we will not give away what it is that the Most High wants for us, because it's something particular that the Most High wants us to do with what it is that the Most High is trying to give us. But He can't give it to us unless, you know what I mean, we see the lesson. We gotta take in the lesson, because we might give it away. You know, we can't do that. So it's like, sometimes our heart is too big for us sometimes, and we go through pain so that we can realize that. Okay, so we can finally realize that us kind-hearted souls, because some of us have kind hearts, okay, and people see us as weak because we kind-hearted. As soon as you start putting on those boundaries, people start lying on you. Like, oh, they just say that, they just say that. Baby, you gotta talk about things, that you gotta make up things or talk about things from the past, because you no longer can speak on anything no more, because I've changed my life around. You feel me? I've done better for myself. You get me? I put up boundaries. Okay, I'm loving myself, and you can't say nothing nice about me. Say 5 nice things about me. Say five good things about me. You don't want to. You can't. Your soul won't even let you. Them demons eating you alive. Them spirits eating you alive because you don't want to say nothing good about me. Okay? You can't even. It's like people be so hateful because they want to be you. They want to be. It's some spirits on them. Okay? And you gotta just let them be your stepping stool, man, and keep it moving. Let them be your stepping stool and keep it moving. That's all you gotta do. Have compassion for yourself. You feel me? Show that kind of big heart to yourself. Yeah, have compassion for yourself, man. Love yourself. All right, let me get a card. Let me get a card. Holy Spirit. For this person. Maybe you can hear this King of Pentacles. Yeah, he right here. Options, okay? He got options right now. He just going through a lot of heartbreak. Well, not heartbreak. He healing. He need to take a moment to just, yeah. He just need to take a moment to reflect. What is going on? I don't know how people be doing this with these big old cards now, okay? Something gonna come out though, okay? Something gonna come out. That blue one wanted to pop out. Okay. What you got for me, Holy Spirit? Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Alright, it's hard, y'all. This ain't as easy as it look. I really want the right message to come through. What is this? Lack of cleansing, okay? Causes a heavy heart, yes. Cleansing goes as far as correcting our wrongs from sowing bad seeds to keep our hearts light as a feather. Forgiveness is needed to keep removing blockages. Wow. So yeah, somebody needs to remove like their emotions for a second. Think about what the Most High was trying to teach them. Look at what they've been through as a lesson. Learn. Forgive. Okay. Forgive yourself for putting yourself through that. Okay. But at the same time, be appreciative for the mercy that you was given, like, because you could have been taught that lesson in such a harsher way, okay, but you was taught that lesson in a way that you was able to withstand that storm, weather that storm, and still remove yourself and still get out of it. Okay, now it's time to cleanse your heart, okay, and take the lessons. So you forgive, so you can take the lessons, because if you forgive, you can remove your emotions from the equation and think about the lesson. Okay, the perception that you're supposed to gain now from it, build on whatever it is you're supposed to build on and destroy the rest. Okay, stand corrected. Stay light. Keep your heart light. Don't walk around with a heavy heart. You know, keep your heart light. That's what that message is saying. Remove those blockages. Build and destroy. Yes. Oh my goodness, I forgot I even wrote that on there. I stand corrected. That's what you say to yourself. I stand corrected. Yes. That's how you really find joy in your heart. You let on to be a stepping stone. Say, are you thankful for the mercy that you was given? Or maybe it's no other message. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was the only message. All right, we got two right here. We got two. What's these two? Lack of humility, victory. Alright, so you might feel like you won, right? And maybe you have won by walking away, but the real victory is giving your pain to the Most High, allowing the Most High to take that pain away from you, okay? Victory. Give the Most High and the Holy Spirit your battles and forgive yourself. Oh my goodness, I was just saying this, right? I was just saying this, right? You were burnt due to the vulnerability. Take the lesson in. Yeah, call judgment on the wrongdoing to balance the scales, yes. This hit was meant to teach you, not to hurt you. Yes, it happened to for you, not to you. Yes. Yes, this is what I was just saying. Naive and gullible. Yeah, you might have been naive and gullible to the situation before you was actually able to go through it and be like, I won't ever allow that to happen to me again. You get me? And not allowing that thing to fester and grow within you and become a sickness, but to forgive, okay, and just know your boundaries and know when you're ready to cross those boundaries and when you're not, and not allowing somebody else to come in and just control you. You know what I mean? You to take control of what you have control of in your life. Don't allow nobody else to come in with their, manipulation or their dominance or whatever it is that they think they're about to assert on your life, you feel me, and do whatever they think they want to do to you, okay? And that takes what? Practice, okay, because we so used to having good hearts here. We can't have a good heart for everybody, okay? Lack of humility. You gotta have a good heart for yourself sometimes, alright? Well, all the time. Lack of humility will cause one to feel inadequate and a need to get even in a battle that doesn't belong to them. Wow. This is what I'm saying. Like, be humble. Like, you don't need to, fit in right now. Like, it's not the time to be, ain't never no time to be trying to fit in. But, after what you went through, you could feel like you need to now go fit in with the rest of everybody. But no, you think that that's where it's at, but it's not. Stay humble, okay? Stay in a state of humility. Don't lack humility right now. Because you can find yourself in the mix of a battle that doesn't even belong to you. Because you feel like you want to get even. You really got to release and let go. Right? The very last card was the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's about somebody letting go, releasing, surrendering, okay? Yeah, sacrificing. Yeah. You got to start. Start new rituals. Start doing new things. I do this thing where I don't talk to anybody before 12 o'clock. If it's not important, I'm not talking to you before 12. Why? Because I have to do certain things for myself in the morning time, or not in the morning, but during the rising, that I need to do before I, go outside, or before I talk to anybody, or before I, do anything as far as connecting my energy with anybody else. So it's start setting different boundaries in your life, start doing new things, you know, new rituals every day that keep you grounded and keep you light. Okay? You may need a few weeks to just really gain a new perspective about what you've been through. Don't get big-headed. Don't go on a journey of trying to prove yourself to anybody. And don't get big-headed, okay? You can't want all the power for yourself, right? Just remember, be fair. Stay fair. Don't be unfair here, okay? Yeah. Everybody has a throne to sit on. Like, you're not always going to be the good one, the sweet one in everybody's story. Sometimes in your story, in somebody else's story, you may be the villain. Just like somebody else may be the villain in your story, you feel me? But, you know, like, I accept that and still, you know, move with grace. Don't become the toxic individual that you wasn't before that connection. Only gain from that connection that was not so good for you a lesson. That's it. A new perception, new perspective. That's it. Yeah. Bring what gives joy into the now. Leave the rest. Yes. Lack of cleansing. You gotta cleanse and stay humble. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget why you started. Don't forget that the Most High Holy Spirit has a mission for you. For you have a calling in your life, so you have to answer to the call if that's what you want to do. Okay. Give the victory. Give the victory of your battle, the battle that you just went through, to the Most High Holy Spirit. Okay, because the whole time you was going through what you was going through, you was secured because you made it out. You was secured the whole time. So it wasn't the victory, wasn't in the battle. The victory was in the security, okay? The mercy that you were showing during that time to get that lesson, because it could have been worse, man. So you give all the victory to the Most High. Give all the credit to the Most High. All the glory to the Most High Holy Spirit. Don't become the hurt person that hurts other people. Okay, yeah, because you're not taking the lesson in like you're supposed to. It's something very particular that you were supposed to grasp from that experience. Okay, I'm being guided to get one more oracle card. Wow, royalty. Okay, you are royalty. All right, whoever I'm speaking to, you're royalty. And I know you welcome this King of Pinnacle card that came out the first card. You're royalty, okay? Unconditional devotion and diligence and surrendering to the Most High's will is high ranking within itself, okay? That's alignment, okay? It's like treating a peasant with respect. Treating a servant or a peasant with respect. Okay, it's like having a whole empire, okay, and you have peasants. And just imagine how miserable that situation would be for a peasant if the person that was in the royal seat, right, the emperor or the empress, was like miserable and mean and unclean. Okay, no, you treat the peasants and servants with respect. You're royalty. Okay, you don't even match. Okay, treating someone with disrespect. That doesn't even match your blood. That doesn't even match who you are. Okay, you allow them type of people to take themselves out. Okay, have unwavering atonement. Okay, getting familiar with the holy days and the Most High's commandments. Okay, that's the Most High's will. I learned last night. Okay, I have to be very humble right now because I was humble last night. I watched a sermon. Like, it just came on. Okay, after I had watched the reading. I've been like binge watching this one person reading for like days now. I'm just so hooked on that person's voice. Okay, it's so like asthma. I just can't get enough, right? But anyway, just the way he speaks is like royalty to me. Like, it's like I can't imagine him talking down or speaking down on anybody. It's just the way he carries himself, like royalty, right? So it's like, yeah, it's like I sense somebody that's royal, man. You can see it on them, like, and they just in a tight, tough situation. They went through something. You get me? Like, they just went through something real tough, and it's like they just ready to break free. They just ready to wild out, and and I feel like they needed to hear this to not wild out. Okay, just stay Stay who you are, man. Don't allow that spirit to just take you over, man. Don't become possessed. You're a royal blood. You have a royal family, okay? You inspire others to bow down, okay? Yeah. You are of high honor, okay? Yeah. Stand your ground. Yeah. You show others the way. You keep divine order by just being yourself, because who you are is already royal anyway. It's like you can't hide. It's like somebody being chosen. It's like somebody that's an emperor, right, or empress. They was of a royal family, right? They was the royal family, and in generations down the line, right, I'm gonna say, like, their descendants was like in a situation where they was not in the hot seat. They was not a royalty. They didn't even know that their ancestor was even, royal. And they just in a mess of situation, but you can see it all over them that they royalty. They just don't know that that's who they are, though. This is what I'm picking up from this person. Like, yeah, yes, you're royal, whoever this is. You're a king of pentacles. Yeah, you're generous. You're abundant. Your energy is abundant, and you just faced a major betrayal, and you heal all the way through it. Yeah, don't allow that to take your enthusiasm away. Stay enthusiastic, stay creative, okay? You have the connection it is that you deserve, that royal connection, okay? Yes, you was treated very unfairly, whatever it was, and you deserve to a new beginning. And don't give whoever you left, don't give them not an ounce of your energy, okay? Because they was going to keep pulling from you as long as you allowed them to. Yes, make new investments here with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, so what I wanted to say was about me being humbled by a sermon that I watched last night. I was so humbled by a sermon I watched last night. It was talking about the Most High's will being the Most High's word. And it just took me back to my grandfather. My grandfather, he used to recite like verses from the Bible in church. When we used to go to church, and it made me just feel good about knowing that I have an ancestor that was a missionary, okay, visionary and a missionary, okay, to where as though they've been to the Most High's will. Why? Because he can recite the Most High's will. He can recite the words from the Bible like that. You feel me? Like, it was as if he was a walking Bible, right? Yeah, I'm getting that. Like, it just made me feel right that I know I have it in me too. And I know that I'm meant to attract someone of that caliber. I'm meant to attract someone of that high ranking level of status. Okay, left hand man type status. Right? I know that I am meant for a man like that in my life, an emperor like that, a royal, okay, emperor, somebody that is holy. Okay, I only deserve someone that's holy. That sermon humbled me last night. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that now. The Most High's will is the Most High's word. Because when you start, it's like in your heart you can mean it, right? You can mean what you say, and that's still good enough too. At the same time, you can get lost in that because you can start now bending the Most High's words, and you can't do that because your words is your words, and the Most High's words is the Most High's words. So it's like you have to bend to the Most High's will, the Most High's words, the Most High's commandments, not your own. You get me? Because 9 times out of 10, you can't back up what it is that you are saying that that you are speaking over your life, because it's already a perfect will that the Most High has already set in stone. So when you get to becoming more familiar with the Most High's commandments, with the Most High's words, with the Most High's will, then that ever-flowing river, okay, that fountain of youth can now flow in your life through you, okay, in a way that was always meant to do. But if you start to put your own, will in there, your own words, it's like, all right, the Most High can't do what the Most High do, the Holy Spirit, and the Most High can't do what they do, because why? It's like, now you bending what the Most High has already set in stone, and it's like that river don't flow like that way. The river flow this way, not that way. So it's like, man, that sermon humbled me. I needed to hear that. It was right on time. It's not all the time that I listen to a sermon. That sermon popped up on on my earphones. I'm just like listening to the sermon. I'm like, I need to hear this, man. I really did. He was talking about how, you know, he was in his connection in the beginning of his marriage. He was talking about how, I can't remember his name either. All right, I'm gonna try to find him, but he was talking about how in the beginning of his marriage, him and his wife got into a fight, an argument, and he thought it was over. He said what he said, she said what she said, and they went their separate ways with the situation. Right, they squashed the situation. But he said when he went into his his worship, and he started to talk to the Most High. He went to his closet and started to talk to the Most High. The Most High was telling him, hey, you was a little harsh. It was like he said his flow and the way he give praise and the way he talked to the Most High wasn't working. His prayer wasn't working. And I'm just like, okay. He said he was just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Like, it was not flowing out of him the way that, the river flows, the fountain you flow, right? And he said that the Most High said, hey, the Most High Holy Spirit said, hey, you was a little harsh yesterday when you were speaking to your wife. He said, so he immediately got up and went and apologized. And she said, she said, you know what? I was going to come and say it to you, but I didn't want to nag and be like a pest about it, right? So I just talked to the Most High and the Holy Spirit about it. And obviously the Most High and the Holy Spirit hurt me, because now you coming back to me apologize. I thought it was very cute and I thought it was very funny, but it was a lesson in that, you know what I mean, that two people come together, they have to be up for submission to the Most High and the Holy Spirit's will, okay? Yes, because they will take matters into their own hands and start doing things that don't make sense to the Most High. Most High already have a perfect will, okay? The commandments is already there for us to follow. So it's like you just gotta get in submission. And I just feel like somebody needs to just get in submission right now, okay? Yeah, with this royalty card, and that's when you're royal. That's when everything that you was meant to have, that was ordained for your life, okay? That was ordained for your destiny, okay? Your fortune, your inheritance is gonna start coming in. Yeah, whoever I'm speaking to, okay? You are unwavering for real, all right? Yeah. I'm getting that people get lost in you and just watching you or something. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a King of Pentacles, man. Yes. All right, building silence, baby. Building silence. And I'm going to leave that there. That's my reading. Beautiful day.